Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. As you can see, I've finally made it to Sweden, here with Simon from Simon Bloke in the Woods. Just on the banks of the lake here. This is Stora Lee, and yeah, we got here last night, evening, late afternoon. Quite a long, well, 2 days of travel pretty much. Yes, we got here quite late and another group had set off, so we decided to stay here in a Dano hut just on the banks of the lake here, so we could get some shopping in, ready for the trip. Just have a nice relaxed night after all that travel before we set off. So yeah, like I said, we was in a Dano hut last night, had a fire going and everything. Very nice little setup. This week the temperatures got down a little bit more than we was expecting, where we've been looking at the temperature here on the run up to it. I think it was -3 we were told last night. But slept comfortably, had plenty of layers on and everything. I've got a +1 sleeping bag with me, but I'll show you kit and stuff later. Yeah, so we're just getting packed up and we're about to set off in our aluminium canoes here. We've not tried them yet. We was going to go out for a little paddle last night. It was pretty choppy on the lake, but today is beautiful. So yeah, we're just going to get these loaded up and get on our way. Well, we've just set off from Canoeing Outfitters behind us there. Sorry, kind of filming my silhouette here because of the sun being behind us, but we've got to go the direction we're going. So we're at one end of the lake. Just got a nice view from the middle of the lake looking up it. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And peaceful too. Got 5 days here, and our first night, as I said, was in the Dano shelter at the Outfitters just on the edge of the lake, which is still very nice indeed. And yeah, we're just paddling across the lake here, and we're going to hug the shoreline on this side. That's where our first camp spot's going to be, over this side. But yeah, it's pretty good that we set off today, because yesterday this lake was pretty choppy. There was quite a lot of wind, and today it's absolutely beautiful and calm. Very easy paddle. Up here. Can hear it.
Yeah. Stream coming down and coming into the lake there. That.
Oh yeah, I can see. An old jetty as well.
Yeah. Remains of some sort of hut over there. Look.
Oh yeah. Well, unless that's the jetty as well. We're just coming up on this rather beautiful looking little waterfall ahead. So just coming in a little closer to have a look at that. This could be our first bit of drama.
Yeah, as it turns out, 82 leaks.
David's fault.
Filming you, filming me, filming you.
Aha! Well, we've just stopped for a minute, just to have a bit of a pee, quick break. I'm just walking up here at the side of the banks, just having a little investigation. And there's looks like there's sometimes a stream down here going down to the lake behind me there. It just goes down to where Simon is down there, where the canoes are. Beautiful little spot. We found some blueberries down there, aren't quite out yet, and possibly some wild strawberries as well. Ah, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's great to be here finally. I think the wind might be starting to pick up a little bit now. The sun's gone away a little bit. Still nice though. So next up is to paddle down a bit further, find a spot for some lunch, and yeah, see how it goes from there. Sun's gone in a bit now, unfortunately, and the wind's picking up a bit, which is fine. Just going head on into it, and yeah, just hugging the shoreline here and looking for somewhere that could be nice for lunch and refuel. Just getting some twigs together for the firebox. Going to use Simon's one and just do some lunch. This nice little beach we found.
Cool, that was a bit touch and go, wasn't it?
Got a winner.
That was a bit touch and go. Now watch me snuff it out when I put it in here.
Right, done some sausage. It's like cooked sausage anyway, we just fried it up. And we're going to have it with this squeezy cheese that's so popular over here. They've got all different flavours, and this one's, what was it?
Salami.
Salami one. We've got bacon one and a blue cheese one as well. And this is the famous polar bread. Really soft kind of flat bread. It's absolutely gorgeous. Comes in big old packs down there. And yeah, should last us a couple of days. Actually, we are starting to get through it.
We have another one. We have another bag, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, sausage.
Yes, there we go. Do you want it all in one hit or leave some in the pan?
I don't know. I don't really leave some in the pan. It'll probably stay warmer in there, wouldn't it? Lovely. Superb, thank you. Need a fork. I haven't got a fork.
Fork it out!
I should get, oh, sitting on it.
We're sat on our tubs, which we've got our food in. Waterproof tubs, barrels, whatever you want to call them, go front of the canoe. Help for ballast as well. But I'll go through them later in the video. Right now I'm going to enjoy some of this. I don't think we are too far from our camp spot now. According to the map, as best as we can tell, it's just up here on a bit of an opening. So I'll check that out shortly. Be there quite early, which is quite good. Have a relax, set up camp. It's our first night properly setting up. There is a shelter there, I believe, on this one. So I might go in that because I've got ground dwelling stuff. Simon's got hammock gear, so he'll be using that, whatever. He had a bit of a hard time of it back in the other one because he didn't have a mat or anything. He used our sit pads and the flotation aids. Not the most comfiest of nights for him, I don't think. So yeah, we'll just get over there. We did just have a little snow. It was very brief and very light, but there could be more maybe tonight. It was on the forecast and it disappeared off the forecast, so it will do what it wants to do. If it's getting down to like -3, then I guess it could. Right, paddle on. Right, so let's have a look at our shelter. Here's the little Dano hut. Fire pit. You can see a few people have been here. And down here is where Simon's boat is. Just as well I went the other way because I wouldn't have fit there next to him. Wind's picking up, but it's yeah, a nice little spot. And some trees over there for Simon's hammock. But it's nice and clean. This will do good. You can see you'd fit quite a few people in here if you needed to. 4 comfortably, 6 at a push, I guess. Not bad, a little taller than the last one too. I don't think we're going to bang our heads as much. No. Cosy. Awesome. Yeah. Just hope that wind changes direction. Although once you're in here, I guess it's going to catch the fire, but when you're in here it's not really hitting you, is it?
No, I think that's why they put them
Side on.
it's like angled on like this.
Yeah,
Whichever way the wind is going, you're protected that way from trees, aren't you? And this way, it'll just carry the smoke, won't it? It is good.
Doesn't really matter. They've been nice enough to leave us plenty of firewood here, ready for us to use. So we have to get the saws out and the axe out. If we do run out of all that firewood round there, we've got all this here as well, so we're pretty well stocked. And some donuts had to go at this tree with an axe. Well, I'm going to stay in the Dano hut tonight, I think. Seeing as I'm tarping and bivvying next couple of nights, may as well just make use of this while it's here. I've already seen it in the video already. This is the bag I'm using, the dry bag. This is Simon's. It's a little bigger than mine. This is 70, mine's a 55 I think, so I thought for this trip he's got a new one, so he's lent me this. Boots for around camp. So I've got the neoprene booties on and some waterproof socks, some sealskins, and my jacket. Yeah, so I'm just going to set up in here nice and easy, won't take long at all, and I'll show you Simon's hammock setup where he's gone behind the shelter here. Okay, so you can see where it is. This is behind the shelter here, and because there's a few trees about, it's a nice little spot out of the wind. So Simon's got his tarp up here. If you have a little look underneath, you can see him actually in his hammock already. So yeah, he's got it pitched quite an angle there just to fit in between the trees. But, very nice, and right next to the shelter, so not too far to go later after a beer, eh?
So you'll be able to hear me snort. That's why I did it.
Like we couldn't hear each other last time. So back in the shelter here, got just a ground sheet. I may as well put it down just in case. From a Thermarest X-Lite. Got Alb Kit Hunker Bivvy, a sleeping bag liner, polycotton one, and this is the bag I brought with me, used last night. It's the OEX Evolution Fathom EV300. Did actually buy the 400, which is a little bit bigger, and I decided that's a 0 degree bag. This is a +1 bag, I think. and yeah, plus one bag. Goes down pretty small, but like I said, last night got to -3, so this, the liner, the hunk of bivvy, and just layering up, although I just had thermals on really, actually did alright. Slept like a log, didn't get cold at all, just on the face a little bit. So yeah, it's going to work for this trip, I think. I just brought the liner at the last minute because the temperature was dropping, looking at the forecasts. So there we go, nice simple setup. And when you do that and you've got all your stuff sacks, put them all in the sleeping bag one, that's what I do. You know where they all are. So I think next up is to get some of that firewood together and cut it down and get chopping. Tough little cookies.
Yeah. A whole load of really knotty, aren't they?
Yeah. They are
Rather knotty, what?
rather.
Hey! Jolly good shot, sir.
Simon's having a go with the silky, see what he thinks.
You can click the...
You can do it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
up. Can't do it that.
No.
That way.
Right, isn't it?
It's nice. Look at that.
Yeah, it's really clean. Really
Clean
clean.
cut. Yeah. It's a good saw. I use carpentry pull saws.
Yeah, well, the Japanese style ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're
Yeah.
Japanese
Yeah,
as well,
yeah,
aren't they?
it's well, exactly the same sawtooth pattern actually.
So this is my Halfter's forest axe here. This one's Simon's Granfer's Burke, and they are very similar. Mine's got a slightly longer and wider handle. Heads are very similar. The Granfer's slightly smaller on the back here, but yeah, I think it could be wider. No, probably about the same. Definitely heavier. The Halfter's. Whoops. So I'm just going to have a play with this, just to try it out. Nice. I do like the weight of mine.
Yeah.
Having that extra weight's nice.
A bit more oomph behind it, yeah.
But yeah. It's an axe.
It chops.
In the forest. Simon, who picked the best landing spot?
Okay.
Oh,
No, I did.
who chose the best line to come in? Just listen to that. Nothing. Lake, like a mirror. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but it's just so still. The wind we had earlier kind of disappeared. Beautiful. Just the odd sound of a bird. Even the water's not really lapping. I love it. It's been coming for a few years, this. Right, I'm on fire duty tonight. I did just try scraping this birch bark that we've got, but it's so old and powdery, it's not really doing anything. So it'd be good to get it going, but not to start it. Got some pine resin here, just help it along, some kindling around the outside, and some that we broke down. So we're pretty good to go here. We'll use this tinder card and just rough it up a bit. I brought it with me, so I may as well use it. Should burn all right.
There she goes.
Chuck a little bit of that on. That's probably the finest one, isn't it? We'll save that bit. Yeah.
Fire.
It's the last video, that's not this one. This is the sequel. Can't reuse material. I'm not sure if this is going to pick up on camera, but it has just started snowing, and it's coming down quite hard now. It appears to actually be settling as well, coming down pretty hard. As I cooked the chilli last night that we didn't get on video, Simon's turn tonight, and we've got some marinated pork, lots of smoke,
Yeah, plenty of smoke.
some potatoes that we're frying in the fat that was left in the pan from our lunch, from the sausage.
I know you like your smoky flavours.
In my eyes.
Yeah.
Turn the booties.